Today we're going to make some chocolates that are oversized, just like artist Peter Anton, only ours won't be quite as big as his. We want ours to be big enough that it will fit in a cupcake wrapper. So we can't make it too super huge or they won't fit. That's part of our illusion. Whatever clay you get is all you get, and that's what you have to work with. And it's gonna start out kind of square like mine is. You have to decide what kind of chocolate you want it to be, because there are some that are square, or there are some that are round, or some that are heart-shaped. So you're using the table to make it into whatever it's going to be. So if I wanted one that was round, I could kind of take the corners and roll them on the table, tap the top, tap the bottom, and that'll make it look a little rounder. And then these cracks I can cover up. If you wanted it to be a square, you just tap it on the table, tap the sides gently, and it'll look like a square. If you wanted it to be a heart, then you would use your finger and kind of push it in, indent it to make it look like a heart. So I'm going to leave mine round. And then you're thinking, but how do we decorate? We don't have any extra clay. Well, if this clay stays this thick all the way through, it will blow up when it goes in my kiln. So we have a tool right here. And we're going to use this tool on the bottom, whatever side you think is ugly. You're going to use the tool. So you can see I put it in and pull it across to gently carve out the bottom. And I'm doing it little layers at a time. Do not think you're going to take my tool, shove it down clear to the other end, and then drag it out. And drag the clay out. You will end up breaking my tool. So we shave things off a little bit at a time. Don't go all the way through the top. If you do, we'll have to go in and patch it. So this has two purposes. It'll keep your clay from exploding, and it gives us extra clay to work with for decorations. Plus, it's the bottom. No one's going to see it. See? Okay, so all these extras, they stay wet longer when you keep them together. So I'm going to keep them together. And I can use these to decorate this. So if I wanted it to look like there was some kind of an almond, I know, we're peanut free, but this is fake. So it can't hurt anybody. So I can make a fake nut and stick it to the top. I just can't push super hard because it'll end up falling through the bottom side. I could also, if I wanted to make some fake ribbons of white chocolate or dark chocolate, I could take the clay that I have left and roll it. It's like you're making snakes. You have to use the table to roll it out. 2 hands. There we go. I have a nice skinny line of clay. And I could use this and kind of drape it across. And it could look like ribbons of chocolate laying on my dessert. If you wanted to make little sprinkles or something, you just take your chunks of clay, rip them off, shape them in sprinkles. Or if you want chocolate chips, same idea. Take your clay, break it off, and pinch it and shape it until you get what you want. And then we stick it on your project. And you want to press down firmly to try to help it stay. When you're bigger, you're going to learn a different way to make it stay on. All right, and then any little cracks you don't want, just smooth with your finger. And once you think it is done and delicious, bring it to me so I can write your name on the bottom. And I am doing all the names, that way I can read them later. And then I get any extra clay you have left. And in a couple of weeks, we'll get to paint these.